I brought a few gifts. So we probably should have done this at the top.
Yeah,
of the show.
no, this is probably as good of a spot for any.
Okay.
All right. So Nick, you said that you have a bag of tricks with you here today.
I do have a bag of tricks. I've got a few things, so you're gonna have to bear with me.
Okay.
All right. So
All right.
I'll just try and just reach down. Just the Wigglers Wombats hats have loomed large this season.
Do we have
here.
Yes.
Okay. They're a thing.
Yes.
But I thought that, as an Aussie, you need a better hat. Okay. And I'm not talking about a Kalish Kangaroos hat. You need an iconically Australian hat.
Yes.
Give me a second.
All right. So Nick is going down into his bag of tricks. And he has something.
All right, Rob,
yes.
I bought you a traditional Australian Cork hat.
Okay, so this is a traditional Australian. What did you say?
A Cork hat. Okay,
a Cork hat.
So you probably, if you're watching the podcast, listening to the podcast, you're not gonna.
I look like a wizard.
Yeah, you are a wizard. You're a wizard. Okay, so these hats.
This is not conducive to podcasting because these things have there's beads that hang down from the hat.
Okay, so what happens is, in outback Australia, people, flies are a big issue, okay? Flies are a huge issue. And you can't just be swatting flies away with your hand all the time. So you need a cork hat.
A cork hat?
Yeah, so these are dangling little corks.
Yes.
That whoosh the flies away when you move your head.
Yeah.
Isn't it amazing?
This is it's pretty good. Pretty good.
So I brought you two. They're actually for your children.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
They will love them. We got a question from somebody this week about how was the wasp landing on Dominic's pole the most terrifying thing that ever happened on Survivor?
Well, if it was landing on his actual pole, then yes.
Yeah. We did have last season when the wasp actually stung Dr. Mike. Did you remember that?
I do. Someone got stung by a wasp. Jen stepped on a wasp back in our season, and it messed her up for a while because those things they're no joke out there, tropical wasps.
Yeah. No, it was very scary. You would think that Dominic would have dropped his pole then.
He needed a cork hat.
He needed a cork hat.
Oh my God!
Dr. Mike reaction to things. That's what we need. Anyway, we're going to take the hats off now because they are very obtrusive to the microphone.
Hey, is anybody dropping their pole?
Anyway, so these hats are
so
way
take off the cork hat.
They're way better than Wigglers Wombats hats. Just throwing it out there. So
okay, so if somebody wins the wand off, should they get a cork hat also?
Depends how much your kids like them.
Okay.
So that's one thing. But I brought something else. Okay, when I was in the shop, there's an Australiana shop in Adelaide Rundle Mall. I went and bought those, and I found something that I thought is even better. Okay?
Even better than a cork hat.
Yes.
Okay. This is like Secret Santa.
Okay.
Okay, what's this?
This is, we talk about the duck's nuts.
Duck's nuts.
What about the kangaroo nuts?
Okay.
This is a bottle opener, which is a kangaroo scrotum.
Oh, is it a real kangaroo scrotum?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
I am 100% sure that in Australia we make things out of kangaroo scrotums.
Oh, how perfect.
So you can buy coin purses, you can buy bottle openers. There's all different types of kitchen utensils, and I thought that you really needed that.
For some reason I feel like that Nicole is really going to she'll like this.
Well, that's for Nicole.
Okay. Well, okay. I'll save that for Nicole.
But I've got one other thing for you.
Yes, because it's multifunctional. Because she likes, she has bottles that need to be opened too.
I thought I was going to say because she's already got your balls in her hand.
Oh no, please, Nick.
Okay, so there's one other thing, and this is something that's just iconically Australian.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So,
Des Quilty. Yes.
I brought Des along. No,
yes.
No. One can dream. So what I have here is something which every Australian worships.
Okay.
And that is Vegemite.
The Vegemite.
Okay. Have you ever had Vegemite
No,
before?
I've heard about it, but I've never had it.
Okay, so Vegemite is a yeast extract, which is very potent, and people put it on their toast in the morning in Australia, and I have it nearly every day.
It's okay. So you love it. It comes in
a
a big yellow tube like toothpaste.
No, it comes in a jar like peanut butter, and you just. But this is the travel size.
Travel size.
When Australians travel, they need to bring Vegemite with them,
and you enjoy it. It tastes.
Oh my God.
It tastes good, or you do it for the nutritional.
No, there's no nutritional value.
There's no nutritional value.
No,
okay.
it's and look at it. It's like this.
It comes out like black
tar.
Yeah.
Okay. And it's really, really delicious. But you're only supposed to put a little bit.
Are you putting a lot?
No.
You don't need to put that much.
Okay,
just a little bit.
So when Adam Klein stayed at my house last year, him and his dad.
Boy, this Adam Klein really gets around all of the reality countries.
He's the best.
Yes.
Love Adam. He came and I was like, you have to try Vegemite, and he didn't mind it. So I have a piece of Vegemite here for you, which you are going to just I think you cannot be. You've got the hat, you've got the you've got the kangaroo nuts.
I guess I can smell it already, and it does not smell appetizing.
What do you think it smells like?
Sometimes like if I have like a multivitamin, like a Centrum,
those are
and like you open up the can or the bottle of like multivitamins, and you smell it.
I hear that. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, give it a go. Just I'll just fill in the air. You need to get a real. Don't just bite the crust, Rob.
I'm not.
You need to really get it in there.
Okay.
So. It's called. We have a slogan in Australia called, "Happy Little Veg."
Oh, oh man!
Take another bite.
No,
you don't like it?
Is this to transition us to the gross food eating competition?
Yeah, it is. It is.
Why is it so salty?
It's like Chris and his exit. Well, I thought, you know what? I thought you might not like it, so I just brought one last thing.
What did I ever do to you, Nick?
This is one thing that is actually not awful tasting. These are Tim Tams. Tim Tams are unequivocally. Look at his face, guys. For those of you who aren't,
you can't rap. You have no bars.
For those of you who can't see, his face is like distorting in pain.
Yeah, no, I am thirsty.
Here is a Tim Tam to wash it all down.
Okay, Tim Tam.
Tim Tams are the most delicious.
There is no substitute, it says.
There's no substitute for Tim Tams. They are a chocolate
Tim
biscuit
Tam.
by Arnott's, which are nothing gets more.
This episode of Robin's Podcast is sponsored by Tim Tam. There's no substitute. The irresistible real chocolate snack of Nick Iadanza.
So that's the end of my bag of tricks. But so your kids got hats, your wife gets a bottle opener, and you get an awful tasting Vegemite spread.
But
Tim Tams are good.
But you like the Vegemite.
I love it.
What is it like? An acquired? Is it like caviar?
I guess maybe you have to be Australian to like it.
Maybe
I'm going to leave you the tube, and you can tackle it on your own. Maybe I put too much.
I think this is the first time in 8 years that I've eaten on Rob's podcast.
Guys, breaking ground here.
I think this is a first. All right.
Okay, so look, I will say, and all the Australians out there listening will know, I put too much on there. Okay, you're not supposed to put that much. You're supposed to just, a light sprinkling. It just gives a nice zing in the morning. So, Rob, this is yours for you and your wife and children to try.
I'll put it on the memory wall
and then throw in the bin promptly. Okay?
Okay.